What's up, YouTube? Rule One here, and I'm gonna show you guys my Cheveler de Fleur deck. Um, it's aggressive in a way, but it's like it's not. Don't take it too seriously that you're gonna win against six Sams or Insectas or anything like that. It's just isn't it's like any middle type deck. It's not really a bad deck. Actually, no, it's not a bad deck at all. But it's not really a really good deck. Like it could be top tier. It's just a fun deck. Actually, it's like in between. I can't explain it. All right, I'm gonna go through the cards. I'm gonna go through the monsters and tell you why I put them in there. And then I'm gonna go through the extra deck, and side deck or whatever. Okay, first three Cyber Dragon. All right, Cyber Dragon's in here. Man, you have no monsters on the field. Your opponent has a monster on the field. You can special summon it, and then you could put a tuna with it to sync into another monster. All right, I'll tell you what tuna this card is good for. Yeah. So three Cyber Dragon. They're very helpful. 2100 beast stick. Um, yeah, it's really nice. Okay, Fleur Synchron. Uh, I really don't use this card to synchro summon Cheveler de Fleur. I just can't find a level 6 monster that I can really do it. It's weird. Uh, you know, um, but it's a really good card. It's good for synchro summoning with Cyber Dragon. Level 7. Actually, no. Yeah, level 7. Black Rose. Level 6. Anything in between 8, it can do. 8 and 5, it can make with this deck. Any monsters, any synchro summon monsters, any synchro monsters. Anyway. Okay, 2 Gen X Ally Birdman. This card's good because if you have Snowman Eater on the field, I have 3 Snowman Eater. If you have Snowman Eater on the field, and it's just face up in defense, return it to your hand, special summon Birdman, and then, normal summon any one of these cards right here, go into an easy synchro summon. Plus, you have Snowman Eater back in your hand so you can reset it and, destroy something, another monster on the field if he gets the advantage. Gen X Neutron, this card's pretty self-explanatory, during the end phase of its turn. If it was normal summon, I can add one machine type tuna from my deck to my hand, which is really any one of these guys. Mainly Quick Draw. Quick Draw is the best card in this deck. I'll tell you why in a couple seconds. Yeah, so it's basically 1800 attack, 1200 defense, and it's just a good card to start this deck off with. One Gauze, what Gauze is for. You get attack directly with no cards in the field. You can special summon this card and a token with the amount of attack you take in last turn to friggin' special summon this card. Yeah, so it's a good card just for someone's trying to OTK. Junk Fort. This card's very nice, very nice. If you control the monsters on the field, all these cards are good for like first turns. You control the monsters, boom, boom, synchro summon. Yeah, it's good. This card's very good. Morphin Jar. Yeah, self-explanatory. It's got 5 cards. Discard your whole hand and then draw 5 cards, which is nice. Okay. Quick Draw Synchron. Best card in the deck. This is the card they use to special summon any level 8 monster in this deck. It's amazing, it could be substituted for Fleur Synchron. So you don't really have to use Fleur Synchron to summon Cheveler de Fleur. You could just use Quick Draw and then boom. Wait, let me give you a scenario. If you have, let's see, you have junk forward in your hand or snowman eater in your hand, and you have a quick draw synchron. Just discard one of them. Special summon this card. Normal summon at level 3. Boom, boom. Cheveler. Yeah. Okay, snowman eater. Yeah, I kind of explained that earlier. Destroys one face-up monster on the field. You know, it's good high defense. Just a good card to start off with. Yeah. Staples, Dark Hill, Heavy Storm, destroy all spells and traps on the field, destroy all monsters on the field, you know. Instant Fusion. This card is amazing. You know, if you have Quick Draw in your hand, or even any tuner in your hand, discard, yeah, any tuner in your hand, just play this card, boom, special summon, level 3 fusion monster, or, yeah, my level 3 fusion monster from my extra deck. And yeah, and play a tuner, just a easy synchro summon, you know. Okay, 3 of them, it's necessary. 1 monster reborn. Pot of Everest. I was running this card when Pot of Everest to 3. This deck was beasting. When Pot of Everest was to 3, I was destroying like 6 Sams and all that. Now that Pot of Everest down to 1, it really hurt this deck. You know. Yeah, because I can get 5 monsters in the grave from this deck just by 1 turn. Like on my first turn, I was always getting 5 monsters in the grave. I ran 3 Pot of Everest, actually. Yeah, well, this card's good. You know, select 5 monster cards in my graveyard, return this card to my deck, and draw 2 cards. Pretty nice. Tuning, yep. This is just a quick search for Quick Draw or Fleur Synchron, preferably Quick Draw, because you have more combos with Quick Draw than Fleur Synchron to get out Cheveler de Fleur. I like saying his name. 3 Dark Bribe. You know, I was thinking of running 3 Royal Decrees, but no, because then it'll hurt all of these guys right here. So 3 Dark Bribe is necessary for negating those traps and spells that irritate you, like Dark Hill or Heavy Storm, or anything that destroys shit, basically. 2-dimensional prison. If your opponent attacks your monster, you can flip this up, banish the target without your monster being destroyed. It's amazing, it's safe. Mirror Force, you know, staple, destroy all attack position monsters once your opponent declares an attack. Solemn Warning, good card, you know. Negate special summons of monsters and cards that include special summon in them by paying 2,000 life points. So yeah. Okay, now to the extra deck. The Dragoness, the Wicked Knight. You know, this is for instant fusion. You know, special summon this card, then put a tuner on and sync. Yeah. Allied Justice Catastor, you know, good level 5 card. Then it battles an undocked monster, destroy it at the end of my damage step. No, at the start of the damage step. Yeah, and destroy a monster immediately. It's funny that they put immediately on the friggin' name. Black Rose card is good. Good for nuking the field, destroying all that shit on the field in 1 turn, you know. But it leaves you kind of wide open, you know. So you could add 2 if you want. I just have 1. Never really, you know, ran for 2. I never really had the setup for 2. Brionac, you know, discard a card from your hand, pop up a monster in the field. Yeah. Cheveler de Fleur. You know, this card would be awesome. This card would be perfect if it had the exact effect of 6 Sam, but it's still good. You know, once per turn during each of my turns, when your opponent activates a spell or trap card, I can negate it, the activation, and destroy the card. So it's like Shan. It's like what other cards? It's like Heraclinos kind of. No, it's not like Heraclinos. No. You know, it's like Xian. That's the main character I try to compare this with. You know, it's like Xian. It's got more attack than Xian. You know, but the only thing is if it's your opponent's turn and they activate Darko or smashing or you know fissure. Is it fissure? I think it's fissure. Yeah, you know, and this card's destroyed. You know, but it's still good. It's still a safe card. Junk Destroyer. This card's nice. You know, in a synchro summon, I can select and destroy cards on the field up to the number of non-tuner monsters. Use the synchro material monsters for this card. I think I read that right. So normally with this deck, it's about mainly one non-tuner monster. So you could mainly with this deck destroy one monster on the field. Maybe normal summon this card. Yeah, but it's still a good card. You know, one of my favorite level 7s, Scrap Archfiend. This thing gets over everything. Stardust, Xian. It gets over a lot of stuff. You know, if you feel like going into a level 7 and not summoning Black Rose, no need for Black Rose. Boom, Scrap Archfiend. Yes. One Stardust. You know, Stardust is a beast. You know his effect. I don't even have to explain this thing's effect. Or for the people that don't know, a spell a trap card or effect monster's effect activates that will destroy a card on the field. I can tribute this card to negate the activation and destroy it during the end phase. If this card negated an effect this way during this turn, I can special summon this card from my grave. Yeah, so amazing. Last but not least, one up Zamanis. You know, if you have friggin' junk forward in hand and Snowman Eater, you know, special summon this with no cards on the field. Yeah. Special summon this and normal summon this. Special summon this. Special summon this or special summon this. Normal summon this. You know, there's a lot of combos in this deck that can special summon this card. You know, if it's face up on the field, and would be destroyed, I can attach one XYZ material monster from this card instead. Once per turn during the end phase, if this effect was used this turn, target one card on the field and destroy it. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm irritating you guys that know these effects. It's just for the people that don't know it, and you know, trying to help them out. Side deck, not really a side deck. It's just I don't know. I just felt like doing it. 2 level 7 monsters. I don't know why I put this in there. I don't know. You know, Iron Chain Dragon. Not a lot of people use this card anymore, but it's safe. It's like I can remove from play. And, well, fuck that effect. And this card, this is the real effect. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, send the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck to the grave. That's a beast effect. So yeah, I hope you like this deck. You know, it took me like a week or so to really put it together and really find the cards that gel with it and make it consistent. And the right combinations, not just the card, the actual combinations of the cards also. So yeah, leave in the comments below if you've used this deck. Tell me how it works, or if you have any suggestions. Okay, see ya.